girls, welcome to the Porsche Carrera Asia Tour with Porsches. Round 6, which I believe is the final round, at Zhejiang GP. I am very attractive, and with me, as always, is the Dean Martin of Play-by-Play, Michael Magus.
Ooh, I'm getting the big praise today. Excellent.
That's more going with the drunk thing.
Oh, I mean, it's still big praise.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, towards the end of the Dean Martin's career and life, Joe
Senna having a slight moment there.
No, don't like that. Towards the end of Dean Martin's career and life, he got completely sober, but still acted completely drunk in every movie and public appearance.
What Byron's picking at me at here is I went out drinking with my brother the other night, and I'm a little hungover.
I decided to try and catch up, and I'm 4/5 through a bottle of whiskey.
And for those who do not understand, my brother is a large individual. He is kind of the skinny version of Byron, basically.
Yeah. I describe Zeke as being me if I gave a shit.
Yeah, that's about right. He's getting a little fat now.
Oh, is he?
A little bit. He's getting old, and he's also got he's got leg problems.
I mean, he is 78 years old.
He's not that old, but he is notably older than I am.
Leg problems, you say?
Yeah. I mean, do I have to put up the picture, the image?
not for me. But I mean, I'll go picture for picture with that.
I don't know. His might just be a bit nastier.
Fair enough.
Just because of the whole crank thing that he had to get put in his leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I only had to get mine gutted like a trout and stitched back together.
Oh yeah. No, yours is nasty. I am not in any way saying that. I'm just saying his may actually be worse.
It's pretty cool.
All right, everybody, we're waiting for the warm up here to happen, and we'll be ready to finish this series off. There's no championship interest today, not because there wasn't any, but because Henrik Andreasen, who was the man chasing Tobias Thierolf, he's not here. So, step one to winning a championship is showing up, and he didn't do that. So we got Thierolf, Krasminski, Frings, Konieczny, Senna, Irmer, Butler, D, Balmania, Sevilla, Komorowski, Apathy, and Costa. Here we go.
Oh, baby.
2 30-minute races today as Thierolf leads off the line. In second place, I do believe that is Krasminski in the blue and yellow. Ricardo Costa is off the track somewhere. The green car is Stefan Frings. The black car, Joe Senna. And Konieczny, I believe, is in the gold.
I love gold. Shout out to Martin Edmonds, who asked me about my leg and then asked me to repeat the whole story while asking me to also show off the knee scar to his wife.
I see.
I don't mind telling the story more than once.
Oh no! Senna kind of tipped himself into a spin there, got into the back of Konieczny. I'd say that's a little self-inflicted, Joe. Hopefully he can make a comeback. James Butler up to 6th place. He is behind Rene Irmer and ahead of Oriol Balmania. I like Balmania's livery, the kind of checkered pattern with the orange back there. That's nice.
Very BC lines.
I do believe that's what we had dubbed it in the past, yes. And Senna moving through the field, overtaking Ricardo Costa. I like this track. It's got a nice flow to it. I still say that the track I'm very disappointed was not on this calendar was Zhuhai. Zhuhai's a really good track, guys. Give it a shot. It's really entertaining. It's a really solid run. In just about anything you can think of. Except for I probably wouldn't do it in the high-powered open wheelers or GT1s. That might not work. There's only certain tracks that work for those. Morbid Apathy with a little spin. I'd like to welcome back Andrew D, representing the Canadian flag here today.
I believe his appearance was delayed.
Martin Edmonds not able to be here today, and as a result, we had to get a replacement Canadian.
He may or may not have been shuffled off to touring the backcountry of BC.
Although, speaking of Canadian racing royalty, I was at a rallycross event the other week, and I met Steve Arpin, which was cool.
Oh, very nice.
He's probably Canada's #1 rallycrosser. Used to race in Red Bull Global Rallycross while that was still a thing. And then he raced in America Rallycross, which when it was a thing. Rallycross for some reason is not doing well in North America. And I don't know why.
It's because we don't have enough tracks way out in the hinterlands.
I mean, you don't need it way out in the hinterlands. You could just
I need it.
do things.
I need it to be a tourist attraction. Like, listen, pick a far-flung town in the northern, like way north of Timmins. Oh boy!
And to do a little spin there. That was a weird spin. Not a good rejoin, I will say. Haven't done the stewarding for this one yet, but I could see Wilfredo putting that across the desk.
Could we get the Churchill, Manitoba Rallycross Championship of the world?
Well, the thing with Rallycross is that you don't need much of a track. Like, their tracks are like less than a minute long.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you just like pick somewhere that's got some pavement that is also clearly has some stuff that's not paved, and you got her done. Like Churchill, Manitoba, go there. Go to fucking Yellowknife. Go to wherever.
Oop, Wilfredo off. And
go to Fairbanks.
I think I've also said this before. I would like a really good Rallycross game, and some people came back at me with like, "Well, it's kind of good in this," and like, it's not. We've not done it yet. I don't know about iRacing. iRacing might have decent Rallycross.
I have no idea. Sounds like some weird Apple bullshit.
So the issue with iRacing, why I don't want to ever even try it out, is you got to pay a subscription fee to use iRacing.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those games, and I know from my World of Warcraft days that society will cease to know that I exist if I'm paying for that, and I don't want to do that.
Good old World of War tanks.
Oriel Balmania and James Butler going side by side. Butler getting the better of it that time.
I appreciate that Orioles got the orange livery, even though they got absolutely murdered by the Blue Jays.
Ricardo Costa off the track. You know, here's your weird baseball trivia fact. So obviously, I could name pretty much the starting 9 for most Toronto Blue Jay squads over the history of, since the 90s. Random team that I can name the entire starting lineup for: the Baltimore Orioles from 1997.
That is hard. Is that because Cal Ripken?
Cal Ripken was there. His third baseman. If you want me to go through the run. So their catcher spot was kind of a shared one. It was Chris Hoyles and Lenny Webster. At first base, Rafael Palmeiro, Mr. Royks.
Very nice.
At second base, Roberto Alomar.
Oh, very nice.
At shortstop, Mike Bordick. Cal Ripken at third base, like I said. Right field, Eric Davis. Center field, Brady Anderson. And left field, B.J. Surhoff.
Ooh, Brady Anderson and B.J. Surhoff. Very nice.
And they had a slightly weird DH. It was Harold Baines, who was a career DH, so there's nothing weird about that. But Baines has got to be like is Harold Baines like the lowest home run hitting designated hitter of all time?
Baines is here.
He basically just shows up and hits about 310 with a bunch of singles. That's what it is.
You think this gives you outfield over here?
I was born of the designated hitter.
Molded by it.
You merely adopted.
I didn't see first base until I was a man. How hard do you think you have to hit somebody to go all the way up that goddamn cliff face?
Ricardo Costa.
Oh,
you probably cannot do it in this game because this is the classic. Some of this just isn't actually really rendered like territory.
My physics don't work. Blah blah.
Well, you just don't generally think about that kind of thing.
That's possibly true.
There is one game I used to play, and it was like an older game. It was Race 07, and it had the Imola track. Now Imola has a river that runs under part of it, and most games like they have that you could see it, but it doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? This game actually allowed you to fling people into the river valley,
Nice.
which was kind of interesting. It was hard to do, but it could be done. Konetsky on the tail of Stefan Briggs. By the way, shout out to Korbian Krasminski, who is a guy we've not really seen as a front runner previously. He's up in second place.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
The river smash sequence seems like something that... Oh boy! Oh no!
Adam Komorowski with a little spin.
The Manly Salmon Bowl going for a ride. The river flinging shenanigans seems like something that only Clapzool would try to perfect.
I mean, Race 07 also allowed you to create tracks. I think I've told the story before about... Have I told you the Miller Motorsports Park story?
Maybe?
Okay, so I was at a community that was doing some races around like kind of American themed tracks. So we were downloading and like, you know, bringing in some custom tracks. And Miller Motorsports Park is I think it's Utah. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's Utah. And we downloaded it. It was like, all right, practice race time, guys. All right, servers up. Everyone hop in. Hey, Nick. Nick was the admin. I don't think this track works, man. What do you mean? We're in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah. This has been set up subpar.
Yeah. The spawn location was the parking, not the pit lane, the parking lot.
Go, Orange Boy, go.
Oriol Balmania overtaking James Butler for sixth place. Now you're conflicted.
I am conflicted now. Orange good, James Butler good. We like both.
There were a couple of good like fictional tracks that got made for Race 07. There was one that was supposed to be in Canada. I actually think it might have been supposed to be in Churchill, Manitoba, of all places. That was called Road 1, and it was really good. It was like the greatest hits from a bunch of other tracks, but like it was good. It worked. Obviously, we'll never be in a game again because it's, you know, not real. But
I could put it in Trackmania.
Butler got past Balmania. I mean, that is true.
Somebody get me that track map.
I can see if I got the file still handy and give you an onboard lap tour, I guess, but I don't think there's a track map.
That'd be enough. I'll add a loop-to-loop at the end.
Whoop.
Oh, no!
Timo locks up the brakes, gives it a spin, and Rene Ermer says, thank you very much for fourth place.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Butler's got a little bit of breathing room back to Belmont, you know? And in the background, Andrew D. and Joe Senna are battling. Senna, of course, qualified a fair bit higher, had his own problems. Having more problems.
Josephus, what the heck?
Off the track again. That also looks like the Sigma Autosports car that Oriol Servia drove in kart back in the day.
See.
Oriol Servia, king of being the dude the team calls when their driver gets hurt. Like, his career was literally like, Bruno Junqueira's hurt, I must replace him. Paul Tracy is hurt, I must replace him.
On a scale of 1 to Emerson Fittipaldi, how many backflips could this guy do?
I don't know. He always did pretty well with the machinery he had. Never was a champion or anything, but he delivered. And I guess that's why he got the super sub sort of, you know, dealing with bumper.
It sounds like the best gift card ever. You, sir, have been given the super sub. Oh man, can I get like extra cheese?
He's also the entire reason I know about Catalonia. Because instead
What do
of
you
racing
mean?
under a Spanish flag, he raced under the Catalan flag back in the 90s.
Bro, have
So,
you not read The Count of Monte Cristo?
sir, I said in the 90s. I was 8 years old.
Were your parents neglectful? Like, what the hell?
It drove me to research the politics of the area.
I'm about to spring that on my niece. I think she's 10. And, oh, you know, she's. I heard from my mother today. You know, Grandma, Dad's been actually, like, pushing me to read real books. Apparently, she's been, like, into, oh, no.
That's Stefan Frings, who is running on his own. So that's a bit awkward. He'll lose out to Rene Ermer as well as Timo Konietzny.
So yeah, my niece has been reading a lot of graphic novels, which is like the transitional period between getting into literature, or you know, just young adult stuff, because she's 10. And I'm like, bro, I got a bunch of graphic novels. I wonder if I could get her to read Bone. Bone was awesome. And then I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, maybe the rat creatures were a bit much. I don't remember it being the. I remember. I was reading Bone in my like early 20s. Maybe, 10 years old's a bit too early. So I'll have to go back and reread Bone.
Mistake there by James Butler. This will give Balmania the run heading into turn 1.
Put him in the wall,
Fredo
James.
Sevilla is off the track.
James, put him in the wall.
And Butler gets it real wide there and makes it pretty easy for Balmania to get through. It might also give Andrew D a crack.
Who's on crack?
I said give a crack, not on crack. On board with Timo Konietzny, looking to make his way past Rene Ermer.
The Squirmer.
And he will.
Maggle, do you think Cal Raleigh's going to win MVP?
Probably not.
What?
Probably not.
How dare you?
It is the nature of the beast.
Well, we shall slay the beast.
Well, I mean, that'd be nice. Ooh,
oh, no!
Morbid Apathy with a power slide. And he'll rejoin and show off his stick-to-itness.
Morbid, if you are currently listening to Morbid Angel, I'll hit you, boy. I used Morbid Angel to really scare the shit out of some people once. I think it was back on the Stickam days, and a couple of people were like, "Oh, I listen to this. I'm hardcore," kind of like that attitude.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Bruh, here, have some Morbid Angel." And they're like, "Oh my god," was terrified, obviously. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's here. This is called Cephalic Carnage." And so they were, they left. They left the chat.
While we were listening to that, Joe Senna had a bit of a moment and a little save there from James Butler.
Good on you, James. Buttling well along.
Solid 7th place for him at the moment.
Oh shit, Maggle, the Phillies and the Dodgers are currently tied 5-5 in the middle of the 10th.
Oh, extra inning fun.
Now I'm checking to see where Ohtani is. Ohtani went 1 for 3 with 2 walks. That sounds about right. Mookie Betts has got 3 RBIs on 3 at-bats. And a home run.
Aston Genti is letting me down today. Oh well, I'd already won my fantasy matchup, so.
Is that because you got St. Brown on your team?
I do.
The man went off for like 15 touchdowns in one game or whatever.
2 carries for 7 yards, 9 catches for 115, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Put up 39.2 points for me. Highest scoring player of the week. At least on my team. I haven't seen anybody higher.
That's because Amon St. Brown is a football player.
Also, low-key Trevor Lawrence played off for me. I picked him up off of waivers, and he gave me 27.7 points this week.
Very nice. Good news, your boy and mine, Kyle Schwarber, has gone 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 RBI, and 1 motherfucking home run. The guy's got literally stats in every category.
Quick update at the front here. Theorov is like comfortably ahead, 2.8 seconds, but Chris Bitzke is keeping up with him. He's keeping him relatively honest.
Might I recommend Chris Minsky gives him the pit maneuver?
He'd have to get closer.
I would recommend getting closer. Bryce Harper has also done well, but I don't like him, so we're not going to talk about him. I think he's a bit of a hothead. I think he's a jerk off.
Yeah, I mean, I think anyone in his position would be a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't care, and he's a dick, so fuck him.
I mean, I think what we need to come to the conclusion here, sir, is that most really good athletes are dicks. Case in point, Michael Jordan, giant penis.
Yeah. Oh god, jeez. It is funny that he screwed all them kids out of the goddamn shoes. That made me laugh. But everything else, not so much. Oh, well, your boy Nick Castellanos, 2 at-bats, nothing else. I think he got pulled from the game.
I forget who it was, but there was a story on one of those like NBA podcasts where someone was talking about like playing against he's like talking about one of his teammates playing against Dirk Nowitzki. And just randomly at one point, he just gets really angry. He starts yelling. He's like, "Call me the N-word! Call me the N-word!" He's like, he doesn't do that. Said it in German. I don't even speak German.
Bruh, Dirk Nowitzki would not do that. Come on.
Yeah, no. The story, the guy telling the story is basically, I don't even think he thought that Dirk could even say anything. He's just trying to get something going, trying to heat himself up.
Dirk wouldn't do that.
On board with Stefan Frings as he continues to trail Rene Arnemer. Was up on the podium, made a mistake, and now finds himself kind of at the back of the train for that final podium spot. Gonna be hard to catch up with Konieczny. He seems like he's got the measure of these two, or at the very least, he's got the measure of Ermer. I guess I can't say that he's got the measure of Frings. Frings has got to deal with Ermer, and then we'll see if he got the pace because he did qualify 3rd. Which is a very solid effort from him.
Fire the Ursus Claus!
Lotara. I like the little cartoon with her coming in and going, Uncle Lurk, the ship is being boarded. We need you to fight off the Ultramarines. Okay, just give me 5 more minutes. And then Lurk goes, wait, Ultramarines? What have I slept through?
Something Night Lords equals funny.
I mean, if you want a funny Night Lords one, there's the Painted Count story. So during the Siege of Terra, one of the Night Lords captains was called the Painted Count, and he comes face to face with Raldoran, the Blood Angel's like legendary duelist, and he's just like giving this big monologue introduction of himself, and then Raldoran just goes, "Never heard of you." Starts like walking towards me. He goes, "Night Lords, help me!" He's like, "I haven't even begun beating you as yet."
My favorite Warhammer story is the one where they did all the dumb shenanigans to the Psychers and made it rain snakes.
Oh, yeah.
It's raining snakes. Hallelujah.
It's raining snakes.
The Alpha Legion infiltrated this place made the global weather system rain neuropsychotics and psychedelics on a bunch of psychic people, and then tricked them into thinking that it was raining snakes, thus making the psychically powerful people manifest that reality so that they rained snakes on their own planet, and then they just left. The job done. Thanks. Out. We're good.
I'm hoping at some point we get another book that has Bronzy in it. He's a Imperial Army officer that the Alpha Legion recruited during Legion, and his introduction to the Alpha Legion is basically Alfarius, or someone claiming to be Alfarius, anyways, sneaking up on him while he's taking a leak, and he's like threatening to fight him, and the Alpha Legionnaire goes, "You have an impressive set of balls on you, Mister Bronzy. I know you came up on me when I was peeing. That's why they're out." Oh, James Butler with a spin. That'll lose him a spot to Joe Senna.
James, what are you doing?
He's fallen back from 7th, actually as high as 6th to 9th. So having a little bit of a hard time. A lot of cars spinning out there, so definitely there's some areas of this track where braking appears to be a definite spin around effect. So definitely upsetting the balance of the Porsche. Stefan Frings still on the tail of Rene Ermer. Unfortunately for him, again, he was up on the podium in a spin. Lost spots to Ermer and to Konieczny. And he may have the pace to take the fight to Konieczny for that podium spot, but he's losing time being behind Ermer. They're now 3.5 seconds, 4.5 seconds behind Konieczny. And it does look like that podium looks, for now, fairly safe. Thierolf, Krzyminski, and Konieczny. Ermer 4th, Frings 5th, Balmanian 6th, followed by D, Senna, Butler, Komorowski, Sevilla, and Morbid Apathy. We have lost Ricardo Costa.
Apparently, Red Dead Redemption 2 is on sale, and it's been on Martin's mind quite a bit in the last couple of years. And he's just been feeding me like Red Dead memes. And he's not wrong about this one. It's like the perfect day. It's like rainy, cloudy, stormy, super comfy bed, pizza, Red Dead 2. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
You're very true. With the bringing the Primarchs back in Warhammer, I'm waiting for them to just lean into the Corvus Corvex meme.
Oh yeah,
I'll appreciate that. It's just him yelling Logar, terrorizing Logar through the Immaterium.
Logar! Wait, wouldn't you be like camping outside Magnus's tower, just like, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch?
He doesn't have any particular issue with Magnus necessarily. Ironically, the two Primarchs that Corvus would actually have the biggest issue with are both dead, because it'd be Kurz and Alfarius. But he almost killed Logar at Istvan, so I think that's where the meme comes from. You know,
Logar.
Coming to finish the job. Stefan Frings looking to slip down the inside after a mistake there by Ermer. He'll get it, although Ermer gave him a little shove. Might have been enough to get him off track. Didn't get a great view on it, so I can't really say much about that from a rules and stewarding position. Frings on the inside. Can he hang on? Maybe. Ermer did get a little bit wide there and a little bit out of shape. Balmania just like hoping they both murder each other.
As is proper and good.
And it will be Frings at the end of the day. Multiple corner move, but does get it done. We'll see what he can do with about 3 minutes left to try to buzz up to Konieczny. I don't think you can make up 6 seconds, but we'll see. I just heard a sound from my computer, like one of the Windows notification sounds. I'm now very worried.
I heard it too.
Oh, okay. So it was on the video. Oh, phew.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that Martin had some sort of notification about something not quite illegal, but just really sketchy.
I see. Does make me feel better that it was not my computer, because obviously I would not want to have to restart the recording.
Correct. Let's start
Armor's
again
not
from
giving
the
up here.
beginning.
All over the back of Friggs. Looking for a way through. Kind of tried to barrel his way around the outside there. And oh no! Stefan's in the wall.
Why would he do that?
We didn't get a good look at that one. Be interested. I'm kind of hoping, Stefan, send that over to the stewards to let us take a look. There may be some creamy justice to be had.
Delightful.
Balmania picks up 5th place as a result.
Went today to visit the grandparents with my mother, and they are doing well. We brought pizza.
Ah.
My grandfather being 92. Apparently, my grandfather, to make my grandmother happy, at 92, went down them steps off the porch and went to feed the birds in the bird feeder out front, which I am guilty of creating decades in the past, because she likes seeing them. It fell down and couldn't get back up and had to call my uncle to come over. And my uncle, who lives on the opposite side of the property, read my grandfather the goddamn riot act. You don't ever you don't do this damn shit again until you call me. I'll do it for you. And my mother, hearing this, was a bit taken aback. And then, as we were leaving, my uncle showed up and he repeated the story, kind of, probably more reality based, but also repeated some of the words. And then I was able to assuage my mother as we were traveling down the road back home. Like, at some point, somebody needs to do that to my grandfather. Otherwise, he will never stop. Grandfather is very much, you just put your nose down and you go do the thing. Mm-hmm. And at 92, you cannot.
True.
It's just speaking about nose down.
7th place.
Speaking about nose down,
Andrew D.
Josephus Sinnenstein.
Now, he may not honestly want to do this, because I do believe 8th place is the reverse grid pole. So I think at this point he's starting on 1st place for race number 2. Could be mistaken on that. Just quickly check if we have that there. Pardon me, it's reverse top 5. Never mind.
It's reverse top.
Right now, pole would belong to Balmania. No wonder we've had so many double winners. They only have to go back to 5th place. Tobias Thierolf is your winner today. Korpi and Krasminski 2nd. Timo Konieczny 3rd. I believe this is going to be Krasminski's first podium in an ESR event, so congratulations to him. Rene Ermer, Oriol Balmania, Stefan Frings, Joe Senna, Andrew D, Joe Senna, James Butler, and then this man, Adam Komorowski, Wilfredo Sevilla, And morbid apathy will also see the checkered flag.
Hold me closer, Will Alfredo.
This marks the best result of the season for Balbania, as well as basically everybody on the podium. Possibly Frings as well. No, ties for Frings' best result. He also had a 6th place at Twin Ring Motegi.
Twin Ring. What happens if they get to Triple Ring?
Triple Ring, you say?
Triple Ring Motegi.
Not really sure how that would work.
It's it's a figure 8 with a loop to loop.
Oh.
Nigel, when are we going to start watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Probably not really anywhere.
What?
I'm being asked to cover something for Evolution Racing Academy, but I don't see anything on their calendar.
Yeah. But I'm not invited because they don't like me anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. They like you fine. They like you fine.
I like me fine too.
We're just in the off season. And I'm just being summoned because Kernick, the usual commentator, appears to be AFK this weekend, so they need somebody to cover.
R.I.P.
Which, I mean, I'll probably drag you in for.
Sounds interesting.
Just confirming as to what event they want covered, because I just don't. I don't quite see anything on the calendar that would equate to this.
Is it the off-road desert buggy?
No, they do mostly ACC, which does not handle that particular racing discipline.
Stadium trucks in the desert. Yeah, let's go.
It would be cool. Cordy and Grzminski out on track to maybe just try to sort some things out, some launch control or some starting mechanics or feeling out something new about the car. We'll see what he can do. He'll be starting from P4.
Lunch control.
Launch, not launch.
So he's not trying to just to throw up.
You can't control Cordian's lunch. What are you talking about?
You boil over here with the goulash and the fucking pierogies.
He is here.
Oh, sorry.
He is here to eat all the food. Now you're making me hungry. Why you gotta do this to me?
I am the worst.
You are the worst. I might go pop over to the Church's Chicken to get the one thing that I enjoy from them.
Is it chicken?
It's not chicken.
Oh my god!
Chicken's not good. Their chicken's edible. Don't get me wrong, but
oh my
no,
god,
I don't
edible.
like it.
Okay.
No, the only thing I like from them is the butter biscuits.
Butter biscuits.
Those are quite delicious.
Get you some biscuits and gravy.
Get a beverage for like $5. That'll be.
Cool.
And it'll probably be my a little late night snack because you made me hungry.
Is it the unnamed peach drink?
No, it'll be probably Fuse iced tea. Probably.
Fair enough. I've heard that that's acceptable.
Mm-hmm. And I do have 3 bottles of the aforementioned peach drink. So,
where do you get the peach drink from?
La Blossom.
Gross.
Grocery store. It's cheap. So basically, it's cheap, and also the Loblaws Points app usually gives you points for purchasing it.
Yeah.
So basically, anytime it's on for points, I'm picking it up. We are off. Belmania leading the way here from Konietzki in the gold car, looking down the inside, and that's Rene Ermer in the blue and the green, and that is Joe Senna for the second race in a row off at turn 1. It's not good times. Looks like Ricardo Costa has not joined us for the start of the race. In fourth place, we have Corby and Krasminski, and Frings has managed to get ahead of Tobias Thierolf. That'll help out everybody because Tobias is virtually unbeatable. Konietzki down the inside, making up a spot on Ermer. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Oh, Ermer gets into the back of Timo. That could be a penalty. Probably not. Nothing really happened. We'll probably... Channeling my inner Jack here, I'm going to say that he's going to probably grumble about it. Say, you kids, and let it fly.
You damn kids! Get off my lawn!
He is an old man. Doesn't have a lawn, though. Lives in a high-rise.
Oh. Damn kids, get off my patio!
Joe Senna picking up a spot there over Morbid Apathy, who is off track. James Butler and Andrew D looking to go for round number 2 here. That's Komorowski in the background. In the meantime, Belmania has built a 1.5 second lead over Konietzki. And Thierolf is still behind Frings, so doing good. Oh no, Rene!
The worst.
Big spin. Didn't see any contact, so that would appear just to be a driver error.
Have him shipped off to Greenland immediately.
Actually, there was a Greenlander in the last endurance race I did, and I'm just like, I ain't seen that before.
Most impressive.
He also had the Danish version of the John Johnson name. He was Knutson. Which just reminded me of the King Canute line from Vikings Valhalla. My son Canute is a wise, patient, thoughtful man. I am none of these things. I will be establishing my rule via pure violence. Wilfredo Sevilla losing a spot there to Joe Senna. Honestly, if I was Wilfredo, I'd be looking to just kind of ride the Senna trail and try to make my way through the grid that way.
Ladies, if you'd like some Wilfredo Alfredo, I could be bribed to make an introduction.
Stefan Frings making a mistake there, and that's going to give Thierol 4th place. Also open the door for Butler, as well as D. And Morbid Apathy is off the track again. And he's quite off the track, apparently, so if the camera goes to him, he may be upside down for all we know. Balmania's lead is shrinking at the front as Konietzki and Krasminski are coming on strong. Thierolf will probably also be doing similarly. The race 1 winner back in 4th place. Frings, Butler, D, Komorowski, Ermer, Senna, Sevilla, and Apathy.
What about all of the Fittipaldis?
I'm starting to question if you know any of the other Fittipaldis, because your go-to is always Emerson.
I mean, you're not wrong.
There are so many more.
There's Steve, Josephus.
In terms of notable Fittipaldis, it's Emerson, Wilson,
Dave.
Christian, Enzo, Pietro, And I think there's another one. There's like Pietro's brother, who I'm blanking on.
Juan.
That's
Oh
not
no!
Juan. Butler with a spin.
God damn it, games. If you can't pedal it, what are you doing?
Let's see here. Oop. Senna making his way past Komorowski. Who is the Fittipaldi that I am missing?
Throwing the fit appalled.
Okay, Enzo's the brother of Pietro, so it's not Pietro's brother, I'm forgetting. Okay, Emerson Jr. is starting to race as well. I didn't know that. He's only like 15, so that's why I was unaware. Also, Max Pappas is married into the family. He married Tatiana Fittipaldi, which is Emerson's daughter.
That was wild. I was about to say a joke, and my body made me inhale while coughing at the same time. I don't know what that was, but I wouldn't recommend it. Not a quality experience.
Oh, see, I could have sworn there was another one, and it looks like the answer is just now. It's Emerson Jr., Wilson, Christian, Pietro, and Enzo. Is I think.
I believe they're all named after Nick Cannon's kids.
And then, of course, Max Pappas by, properties of marriage. On board with Knietzi as he trails the race leader, Oriol Balmania. We'll see how Balmania handles this. I don't think we've seen him lead races, so
he's the best.
We'll see. We'll see if the pressure gets to him.
Can't crack. Con gets ease nuts.
I was talking about Balmania, not Knietzi.
Oh, maybe.
We've seen Konieczny out front. He's generally speaking been solid. Now he has been generally beaten by the likes of Tobias Thierolf and Henrik Andreasen, but I can't blame anyone for that.
I believe it's pronounced Hutchinson.
It is not. By the way, haven't seen Wayne in a while. Wayne, Shadow.
I believe he only plays iRacing because he is a slut.
We want you back.
Indeed. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that I think just went off to play iRacing.
Yeah, well, that does happen. Kuzminski getting a little feisty with Konieczny here.
iRacing being a substandard Inhuman hellhole doesn't even have a replay function.
I think it does. Does it not? Does it
No,
not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say no because I am opinionated against it right now.
For random inappropriate reasons.
Man, fuck you, iRacing, dude, motherfucker. Or something like that. Whatever it is the kids are saying these days.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody needs to play Colin McRae Racing, the first one.
Good old rally games.
Hey, there he is, Martin Edmonds McRae. It's hyphenated now. My cat just woke up out of his bed. It sat straight up, looked at me, all disheveled as fuck, and then slumped back down, went back to sleep.
I see.
No concept of what woke him up. I've been saying obtuse and out-of-pocket stuff for a while now.
I had one of my sister's dogs, Scotch, is very affectionate towards men,
Nice.
and was basically cuddling with me as we were watching the whole process on Sunday. And she would periodically fall asleep, and I would feel her paws like pawing at my thigh, and it's like, oh, she's running in her dream.
Can report that the female basset hound that came to my house via Martin and his wife, who has not paid to be named on stream, she fell asleep immediately. I was warned that Tuna was very much not into dudes, and also probably abused by people.
Oh, Koyansi down the inside, and is Christmas gonna get the both of them?
Oh,
He is. He is. Krasminski with the sharp move moves from third to first seamlessly.
Well done.
Konietzki gets past Balmania only to still be in second place. That's got to be frustrating.
Long story short, I made fast friends with Tuna because I just sat in my chair and petted Churchill.
That's good.
And apparently Tuna's really jealous, so she came over, bumped him out of the way like, no, pets me now.
I require pets. I do not share pets.
Correct. So we became instant friends, and she was stupendously comfortable. And the goose came down and played around with toys, but did not associate with said dogs too closely.
Mm-hmm. The dogs are a curiosity to the goose, but not anything more.
Yeah, I mean, once he figured out they couldn't get up anywhere, he just went up a little bit higher and went back to sleep. It was very funny. He was like totally sprawled out, like all 4 feet, way over the edge of the bookcase. Didn't give a fuck.
Theorol's going to get third place here as he gets the inside line into turn 1. Yeah.
I think Theorol's going to get first place.
So Balmania, I think, did a pretty solid job, led about half the race, and defended well without getting completely frazzled by the guys coming through that were just kind of faster than him.
Ha-cha-cha.
So we have the same podium we had in race 1. The only exception is Theorolf is, instead of leading the way, he's back in third place. So Krasminski and Konietzki are each promoted 1 position. Rounding off the top 5, it is Frings, followed by D, who has Ermer and Senna in close company. Komorowski, Butler, Sevilla, and Apathy rounding off the field.
Better apathy than apoplexy.
Also met Ben's dog yesterday, Sophie, who is very suspicious yet friendly, and it's an interesting combo. She will be barking at you. She'll be looking hostile at you, and her nose will also be up your butt.
I had sort of similar reaction from my aunt's Doberman at the time. We went down south to
a moment of oversteer there for Ermer, and that'll cost him 7th place to Joe Senna for the time being.
We traveled south to move her north, and she had a Doberman whose name escapes me at the moment, but he was again one of the rescues and didn't like dudes. But I rode with her most of the way north because I knew where we were going. And so the big ass Doberman was forced to be like halfway on my lap the whole time, and growled and growled and growled and growled. And the whole time I was petting him, and eventually he fell the fuck asleep and forgot that he didn't like me.
That's good.
And so yeah, like he woke up later and he was like, "Oh hey buddy," and like licked me on the face. And
my sister's, both of my sister's dogs are rescues, but you would never guess with Scotch because Scotch is just super, super happy, friendly, fun times. And Andy, someday Andy's going to need a therapist because he's afraid of any furniture that moves. It's very
not good.
He goes and he goes and hides upstairs. Apparently, even when no one's over, like when it's just my sister there, because stuff downstairs might move. That chair might move, and it terrifies it.
Stuff moves, buddy. Get over it.
He's mostly a happy pup, but it's kind of funny because he's got like the massive jaws. Like he intimidated my mom because of like the general build of like guard dogness, but he's not helpful in that regard. Andrew D getting overtaken by Joe Senna there for 6th place. So Senna moving up in the world. I don't know if he can move up any further, but we'll find out. He's got half a race to go. But I do think that to get in with the top 5, he'll probably need some mistakes elsewhere.
I think that Tobias may or may not keep driving.
Well, he's on the attack against Konieczny. He's not quite close enough to make a move yet, about 4/10 back. But doesn't need much more. If he could pick up maybe a 10th or 2, he'll be pretty much right in there for the attacking range. Rene Armour on the tail of Andrew D. And Joe Senna trying to pull away from them. Skill testing questions for the audience.
7.
Which Formula One racing teams did Ayrton Senna, inspired by Joe Senna, race for in F1? I'll give you a hint. There are 4 of them.
Studebaker.
No.
Edsel.
No.
AMC Gremlin.
No. That would be hilarious.
And Pinto.
Oh, please God, don't let a Pinto near the racetrack.
It'd be funny.
Until somebody
can we
dies.
Do a Pinto versus Lotta. Let's all 70s race. Let's go. Gonna import them from Russia. Why? Because goddamn whatever.
I mean, Lotta has a history of doing okay in rally and also touring cars.
That's because they have Ferrari engines.
When they finally actually bothered hiring non-Russian drivers in WTCC, they actually started doing pretty well. They brought aboard the great Rod Puff, the master of Macau, to lead the effort, as well as Gabriele Tarquini and Nicky Katzberg. Andrew D. still on the tail.
Delightful.
He's caught back up to Senna, so Senna was pulling away from him for a bit, but it's back down. Looks like that battle's not over. And Theorolf continues to track Konieczny, while Korbian Krasminski widens out the gap out front to about 2 seconds. Bit of a small grade here for the finale, which is, it's a disappointment, but it does happen sometimes. Sometimes there's just a convalescence of scheduling issues, and that forces people to sit the race out.
I believe it may or may not involve imploding ankle syndrome.
Maybe. Oh, that's a little clumsy. James Butler with the spin around of Komorowski. He's going to wait for him. All right. That's gentlemanly. Wilfredo Sevilla, the big winner off that. He gets to overtake both of them. Should be mentioned, ESR does not have a rule regarding waiting for people to overtake you, and also does not have a forgiveness policy. But of course, if you can do it safely, it may keep the driver who you gave a bump to from reporting you. And then the stewards don't look at it.
But also, we will totally mock you here on stream.
Well, let's be honest. If we get in the mood, we'll mock just everybody.
It's true. We will do that.
Oh. Mistake by Konechny. That opens the door, and Theorolf is up in his second place. He is the champion of the series. That was confirmed at the start of today when Henrik Andreasen did not show up. I guess there is a world where he gets enough penalties to get the championship taken away from him, but I doubt it. We'll go with I doubt it. No Gunnar Ricks today either, who was in a fight for third in the championship. And of course, no Thomas Ribeiro, who was, well, he'd be winning if he was here. That's what we have learned about Thomas Ribeiro.
See.
Of course, as we said, no Martin Evans, no Josiah Jerome today, no Vic Vega, Jeff Ecott missing, Andy Darnell, and Yuri Kurtashvili. Byron, who you got next week? Carlos Olberg or Dominic Reyes?
Olberg.
What's your favorite?
Dominic Chase. He had his chance 78 fucking times before this one. I really would love to have the big ass redemption story of Dominic Reyes, but it ain't gonna happen.
He's looked good lately.
Sure, that's fine.
But I'm gonna look at some footage, but I'm probably gonna go with Olberg.
Yeah, I don't.
Even though Olberg's last fight was not amazing.
Listen, I don't know what footage you're gonna look at, but just don't. Save yourself time, effort. Even if you're wrong, it won't matter.
Yeah. I'm not saying that my picks end the world here, sir.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's no reason to be that much more on the ball. You're not gonna find a secret. Dominic just doesn't have it. He got defeated one time and fell off a cliff.
Ironically, probably won that fight that he lost.
Unironically, yes. He absolutely won that fight. He absolutely beat John Jones. And absolutely should be the light heavyweight champion of the world. He should have had an Anderson Silva-esque career. And it didn't happen because he just doesn't have it. See, your boy MJ Akhmadaliev from this weekend. Man, he had maybe it was going to happen. Maybe he was going to do it. Maybe he had to use southpaw style, which the Monster is notoriously weak to with the left hook. The Monster was notoriously got dominated.
The Monster reminded you all that he's a monster.
Yeah, it's like one of those, like, man, if all the stars align and you put $20 on Akhmadaliev, you could be doing very well. But I'm also not betting against the monster, and that was a good call.
Still got a good battle going on here for 6th place between Senna, D, and Irmer. A little three-way action. Actually, pretty good battles throughout the field. Sevilla, Komorowski, and Butler are close together as well. And at the front, Thierolf has cut the lead down to less than a second to Krasminski. About the only person who's having a kind of boring on their own day really is Oriol Balmania, who's pretty safe in 4th place.
I'm dancing on my own.
I also feel like I should pimp out the Fight Masters League because we're going to be starting up Season 5.
Do it.
And you can join by just sending me a message over on Discord, and I'll get you all set up. It's a league where we predict fights, and the person who gets them right the most is going to get all the bragging rights. We had our first repeat champion this season.
Steve?
Nah, Juliana takes her 2nd title.
She does seem to know the most about fighting, or possibly just the luckiest.
Definitely a little bit of luck does play its role, for sure.
She did call for John Jones' entire skeleton to implode, which definitely happened. Otherwise, he would have fought somebody for the title. But no, cowardice, absolute cowardice.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought his spine would liquefy?
Me. When he started thumb jabbing people in the eyeballs, his career was over.
Oh, he did that from the start.
You're not wrong. Don't mind us. We're just talking absolute shit about people who are trash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, I do need to go back and rewatch that Cedricus Dumas and Kyle or Zach Reese fight about, I don't know, 19 times. Because it'll never get old watching Dumas, who, for those who do not know, big criminal POS, getting kicked in the dick and not being able to continue that was the highlight of the card for me.
It's just too bad it wasn't in Illinois.
Welcome to the Chicago way.
He comes out, you kick him in the penis. That's the Chicago way. If anybody's not familiar, Mike, enlighten them about the Chicago way.
So the state of Illinois' athletic commission considers every foul in a combat sports fight, be it boxing, kickboxing, MMA, to be accidental. So if you foul somebody and they cannot continue, you win.
Well,
this was learned during a PFL card. I think it was Lewis Taylor. So I remember who got hit. It was Thiago Tavares who ate the low blow. So I forget who he was fighting, but Tavares was fighting somebody, got kicked in the dick, went down, could not continue, dry heaving into a bucket and everything.
yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, he wins." Wait, what? Everybody who did not live in Illinois learned the Chicago way. Just you can't continue after a foul. Too bad.
It's like the Chicago Bears' entire season.
Yeah, they can't get anything right. I thought they would get something right with Ben Johnson. I did. I really did. And maybe they will. Maybe they will. But right now...
Years from now.
No.
3.5 decades later. Man, we sure did try.
To be honest, there are more mysterious struggling teams out there than the Bears right now. Looking at you, Houston. What the hell?
I mean, they betrayed everybody they ever loved. And therefore they paid the price.
We're going with the karmatic retribution.
Uh-huh.
It's just unfortunate I picked C.J. Stroud as one of my quarterbacks. God damn it.
Well, I mean, he had a chance. That's why I rely on auto draft.
He is currently the 4th string quarterback on my team behind Russell Wilson and Trevor Lawrence. It's not a good look.
Should have picked Geno Smith.
I mean, no shame in who all 3 of those guys are behind, because it's Lamar Jackson. Also listened to yet another story about John Stockton that sounds exactly like every story about John Stockton, which is hilarious.
He was an asshole, but it was better than you.
No, it's just always like some kid coming out of college, getting their first matchup with Stockton, some veteran teammate going like, "You'll remember this for the rest of your life. You're gonna learn so much about this," and him going, "Nah, he can't do this to me. He can't just walk me down the court." And some other guy, almost in the podcast, is always just going, "He will do it to you every single possession."
And talk shit the whole time.
And we've hit the checkered flag. Congratulations to Corby and Krinsminski for his first win in ESR. Big ups to him.
Don't call him the B Cordian.
Mm-hmm.
He's the A Cordian.
Spin by Morbid Apathy there. Joining him on the podium is champion Tobias Thirolf and Timo Konieczny. Oriol Balmania turns pole position into 4th place, followed by Stefan Frings, Joe Senna, Andrew D. Whoa, big old
Delightful
spin there from James Butler. Andrew D, followed by Rene Ermer. Wilfredo Sevilla with a nice 9th place ahead of Adam Komorowski, James Butler, and Morbid Apathy. Ricardo Costa did not start race number 2. So your final standings, pending stewarding results. Tobias Thirolf, 182 points. Henrik Andreasen, 153. Rene Ermer, 196 for Timo Konieczny. Bit of a coming out party for Konieczny in this series. Gunnar Ricks on 84. Joe Senna on 83. The man who would have won the championship if he bothered to attend more than 2 rounds, Thomas Ribeiro, on a perfect score of 80. James P. Butler on 64. Martin Edmonds on 59. And 53 for Stefan Frings. And that is it for this Porsche Carrera series of Asia. And I enjoyed it. There were some good tracks there that I've forgotten a little bit. Like Zhejiang as well as Ningbo. Both of them were quite nice. And the Dubai race I thought was also very, very good. So,
Doobie?
The Dubai. Not Dragonlance.
Oh, my bad. Why'd you have to bring him up?
Byron, do we have any final thoughts?
Everybody go out and read Zodiac by Neil Stevenson. That's Stevenson with the PH.